It all depends on the time of the night and the BPM. So if it's before 12, 126 beats per minute. Later on in the night, the tempo rises as the energy rises. So it can get more techy, but I start out with deep house, some funky house, and then move my way onto some more techy stuff. More for a dark room, for people to really dance and sweat and really get into the music. So. In terms of music that influenced me to become a DJ was all about the San Francisco early rave scene, which was like these guys called Yano, DJ Garth, Marky Mark, Doc Martin. San Francisco scene was more about the deep house, and it had an edge to it, to the acid house scene. When warehouse raves became commercialized, we moved indoors and we started doing more house parties, smaller, intimate gatherings, which really influenced the way I listen to music. It was not just techno, it was not just one style of music, it was everything thrown together. So I moved to Phuket from Bangkok after being 12 years in Bangkok. Had to move to Phuket, and I started a residency at a place called Boat Bar, which is Phuket's largest gay bar, but I can play good house music and also seduction in Blow and Bangalore Road about every other Saturday. And for me, it's the best club in Phuket. They're very different. Living in a city like Bangkok, it's always clubby stuff. A little bit more tough. But Phuket, I found out that people really like more day parties, beach parties, where it's more deep house, more funky, and it's more of myself, but I still love Bangkok. I love Bangkok. I love the tougher, more edgy sounds. But I love both. I love Phuket. There's no better. I played pretty much every country, including India, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Vietnam, Seoul, and Korea. Just got back from Burma, Myanmar for a water festival, which is the most amazing 7-day party on the planet. And I plan on going to Japan. There's a bunch of countries I haven't been to, but I look forward to playing, and they're very open to the kind of music that I play. So I think the international communities are more accepting of guest DJs and new music. And Bangkok is kind of high in the times, but we're helping move it forward, we're helping it progress. And the DJs in Bangkok and Phuket, all around Thailand, we're all trying to educate and get everyone involved to make it a bigger and better scene and more positive. That's a funny question. Requests. I mean, every DJ's had requests, and that's a hard thing. If it's a good club and someone requests something that it's very rare, but you do get a good request sometimes. But one of the strangest requests I've ever had was someone came up to me and said, "Do you have any music that is not black?" And I thought about this, music that's not black, and it made me laugh because it actually made me think about it, and it's like someone wants only white music, black music. There's no differentiating the two. It's like, how can you say one music is colorblind, or you're colorblind to a certain type of music? I mean, funk, disco, jazz, it's all black music, but you don't ask a DJ, do you have any music that is not this color of music? So, I mean, it was kind of a compliment, and I kind of dug off it. If you're just starting out, play as many free parties as you can, try to get a residency, and just don't do it for the girls, don't do it for the free booze, the after party. Do it for the love, do it for passion, do it for what you really, really think is important. And do something because you want to do it. Don't do it because someone says no. Always challenge the people that say you can't do something. I've seen a lot of changes in the Bangkok nightlife scene, which it started out with no house music, mostly just like RCA was like doing more like trance and like techno clubs. So when I started in Bangkok, it was around 2000 at Tapas, and I've seen a lot of regression, like it's how it's going a little bit backwards. And it started out where all the clubs were very pushing forward of this new sound. Now it's kind of going backwards, and people are more relying on music videos and hip hop and commercializing it, which house never had a commercial side to it. It was never like you dress one way, you can dress this way. You're not. So house music was accepting of everyone. It wasn't like you have to, dress with your hat sideways and I'm hip hop, I'm this, I'm that. House is all about just expression, and that's what I love about it. And recently I have about 5 tracks that were produced and released on Discord Music out of France, and it's on Beatport. You can find it on Juno, Amazon, and I have a small studio at home which I also record live musicians, and I'm trying to incorporate more of the Thai element into my music. I love percussion, I love horns, I love the live element. It's very special to me to incorporate the live feeling into house music. My music studio consists of, basically I use Ableton and Logic, which I started using Logic recently for more of my editing and taking the elements of my tracks from Ableton and exporting it to Logic, because I find Logic has it's a more rigid feel, but the sound quality is much better. But I love Ableton for the hands-on, quick, get your hands dirty as quick as possible. And I have some controllers, I have MIDI keyboards. I'm trying to build up more and more in my studio. I'm in the process of moving, so soon you will hear my new productions. For 2012, in terms of production, I'm hoping to release some stuff, me and St. Vincent. We were in the studio for a few months and we worked really well together, and we would like to get these productions out and let people hear them. We've played them in the club and they worked out really well, and I think people will appreciate like the collaboration of me and St. Vincent's music knowledge, and you'll see it. Keep your ears open.